Hi, I'm Caesar Samayoa, and this week on the Broadway show, I'm taking you backstage to my Broadway show, How to Dance in Ohio. So here we are backstage at the beautiful Belasco Theater, which I think is probably the most gorgeous theater on Broadway. And they say it's haunted. So here's a little shrine to David Belasco, who they say kind of roams the building, the stage, and the front of house, and maybe we'll see him. I don't know. So one of the most beautiful things about our show, How to Dance in Ohio, is that accessibility always comes first. And we have beautiful things all around the theater pertaining to that, including baskets full of fidgets and fidget spinners and all kinds of things that you may need, if you're going through it a little bit. So another reason I love this theater is that Houdini performed here, and we have something called the Elephant Room downstairs, so just follow down for like a big surprise. You tell me if you would ever expect something like this in a Broadway house, especially backstage. They're usually cramped, they're usually, really tiny, but take a look at this. This kind of room is completely unheard of on Broadway and in a Broadway house. Imagine like full live elephants, animals, and elevators that take you all the way up to the stage. This is where our cast hangs out, where we have parties. We had Christmas parties here. And we also have one of our sensory rooms, just in case someone needs to kind of get away and take a moment for themselves and just chill for a bit. And I love that our theater has this. So another incredible plus about having this huge space here is that our standbys get to run the entire show here while the show is going on. This is unheard of room, and like what a gift to have here. So our standbys can be ready to rock as soon as they're called. So here we are still backstage, but if we go front of house through this door, another incredible feature, our cool down spaces that the Belasco has, that How to Dance in Ohio has, for our audience members that need to take maybe a little bit of time out or need to get away from what's happening front of house and get to chill out here. By the way, this cool down space is available to you at any time during the show. Mid-show, if you're feeling overwhelmed, please come down here. You'll be able to hear the show. And we also have these beautiful sensory bags to borrow. They have headphones, they have sunglasses, they have fidget spinners, anything you may need to help you get through the show and enjoy How to Dance in Ohio. We're entering the danger zone. We just climbed about five flights, and here we are on what could be the haunted floor at the Belasco Theater. It looks freaky to me, but here's a sneak peek. Not many people get to see this. Okay, so if you ask me, this is definitely haunted. And sometimes they say that people can hear furniture moving up here, or they hear footsteps happening. Sometimes they see David Belasco in the balcony of the theater watching the show, and if you see that, you're a hit. So this is my dressing room, and there are a couple of things that I absolutely love in here. I read a couple of pages of this book every night. What do you love most about life? And it's autistic kids giving us 1 or 2 sentences about what they love about life. I find it to be one of the most inspirational, beautiful, human stories I could ever read. Another thing that I really love is it's for the ghost, just in case. You see this little guy right here? I just want to make sure that he knows that we're happy. So this guy right here is my homage to the Elephant Room, because I also want to pay respect to the elephants, and my mom made it, so that's why it's here. I have a surprise. I have 2 of our stars of How to Dance in Ohio, Liam Pierce and Connor. Hello. Hey, all right, we have 2 Broadway debuts here. Yeah. Feelings?
It's great, so good. I love being here. It's a good time, yeah.
Referring to our lyrics in the show, excited and anxious, but in the best way possible.
Thank you so much for joining our tour of the Belasco Theater and How to Dance in Ohio on Broadway, but I got a dance to get ready for, so bye.